So Vincent, regardless of how equity markets seem to be performing, the financial crisis seems to be far from over. More developments this morning in Ireland. Tell us what the latest crisis is.
Well, essentially what happened overnight was that the government introduced legislation to liquidate Anglo-Irish Bank and Irish Nationwide, the two banks that essentially brought the nation down back in 2008, at the very height of the financial crisis. This has been a long-running sort of toxic problem for Ireland, is that its ability to sort out these banks and to deal with all of the bad loans and the toxic loans, etc., has been very, very severely limited. And it's now looking for some relief from the cost of doing that, and wants to restructure an IOU, or a sort of guarantee that it issued in 2009 to the two banks. And it took a sort of big step forward overnight in introducing this legislation. But a lot of other parties have to sign up to it, and we're just waiting to see whether they will.
So who else needs to agree? Who are the other actors in this drama?
Well, I mean, the key one is the European Central Bank. It's a very complicated kind of tale, but the promissory notes that the Irish government issued have essentially become collateral at the ECB for emergency lending to the Irish banking system. So, you know, they can't be restructured or anything like that, because first of all, you have to avoid a default, and secondly, the ECB has to avoid any impression that it's engaging in monetary financing, which is absolutely against its mandate, and it does not want to do. This is where it would be directly seen to be directly financing the Irish state through this 30 billion euro promissory note and whatever becomes of it in the end. So it's a very delicate issue for both Ireland and the ECB, but it's really essential that I think some agreement is reached.
And if it's not, if the ECB decides it doesn't want to be seen to be financing Ireland anymore, what would the consequence be?
Well, I mean, there must be loads of ways in which you can compromise. I mean, you can, for example, you can replace the promissory notes and their very onerous repayment schedule, which is 3 billion euros a year, with something much longer dated. You can, cut the interest rate, you can, extend the maturities, and all of that kind of thing must be on the table. That seems to be what the Irish government is suggesting. But really, all of the parties should want this deal to work, and if they can get it, it'll be very good for Ireland. If they can't, I think it'll be very, very bad.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of haggling to be done on both sides of this debate by all parties involved, but I guess even once they reach a resolution to this particular issue, that doesn't mean to say that we've finished with the whole financial crisis. Vincent, thank you very much.